Chill. You could have changed. It's my playlist that I used to use. Get out of here. I am muted. We are no longer muted. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting things started. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. Welcome to the Season 14 Pavlov VRML Finals featuring Acer versus the Mages, a showdown of the ages, and we are just getting right into it. Give me 1 sec here. I'm going to mute that, and hope everybody's doing well tonight. Sorry for the, no official stream, but nevertheless, we had some technical issues, but we got it all working so that y'all can see all the action. We've got the Mages over on the T side and Acer over on CT side. We got some smokes coming in, flashes coming in from Leo and Shula as they try to take it over to the B site. They're going to be coming over, trying to get some shots in. Sheer taking a little bit of damage there as we get this round kicking off finally. We got 4 players over on the B site, and it's looking like a potential rotate coming in through. We're going to get on board with Shua here as he's going to be making his way through. We'll put you up there. Again, hope everybody's doing well tonight. Thank you for popping in as always. And we have Energy Claps going to be rotating back over towards mid. And, it'll be interesting to see. I think, we got the Mages here kind of doing a bit of a split up, but I think this rotate is going to start coming into effect. 40 seconds left. Energy Claps is trying to see what's going on. Does get the kill into Shua, and that's going to be the first kill of the night from Energy Claps, taking a little bit of damage on his own, and the rotate is in full effect. Afterthought trying to get that damage on early. Leo getting taken out by Clouded, and that's the bomb down there. Afterthought trying to find the shots, but Sheer going to be finding him. That's such a long name, and I believe that's going to be Bean or somebody else. But Jorka going to be putting a quick end to that. Thank you, RFL. Anyways, so Acer going to be taking round number 1. Excuse me, man. That's really getting into this one. But nevertheless, let me do one more thing. Ooh. There we go. Almost lost it there, but we're good. It's been a minute since I've used the casting tool here, but all is well. We have a full Desert Eagle save onto the mages here, trying to get some shots ringing out. And Energy Clap's just kind of spamming down mid with that M4. Shua, the one with the bomb, over towards mid by themselves. Leo and Afterthought trying to get some attention here. Look at this, though. I mean, most of Acer is over on that A site there, but I think Energy Claps and Neuro are kind of wise to the fact that maybe, just maybe, a B take might be coming into play here. Now look at this. Andy Bajangles is already pretty up long here, and Drogo's kind of doing a little sprint peek, a little dance for everybody. Hey, yo, those of you that are in here already, make sure you spread this link. Spread the Twitch link all over the place. Every Discord that you know, let them know that Path Finals is happening right now. And it's going to be a banger of a match. You're not going to want to miss it. 35 seconds left. Here comes the flash. Jericho just trying to look for something. Afterthought does get taken out by Energy Claps over there. We're going to be popping a shot there. 23 seconds left. And just like that, they're about to walk into the crossfire. Jericho does get taken out, though. Neuro takes out Shua. Neuro taking out Leo. The meal deal gets gonna be going down as well. And just like that, the mages go down. They take one with them, but that gun will be saved. And now we are into the first full buy round here, ladies and gentlemen. AKs. We got an AK-12. We got an AUG. Oh my goodness. Going all over the place when it comes to these rifles here, but nevertheless, it'll be interesting to see. Are we going to see a flat-out B take here? Here come the smokes once again. Multiple smokes coming all over the site. Look at that. Leo is out already. Oh, just barely misses that shot. Pushes Sheer pretty low. Leo gets the pick on the Neuro. Leo gets a second pick on the Sheer. And that Acer defense starting to fall apart. Clouded going to be taking out Leo, though. Sheer going to be taking out Droko. And now a 2 versus 4 retake for Acer to try to make happen here. Clouded and Energy Claps trying to make things happen. Afterthought gets taken out. 2 versus 3 now. Energy Claps is very low, though. Energy Claps does have the Clippers. Here comes the flash. Energy Claps takes out Shua. And now a 2-on-2. And now 1 versus 1, Energy Claps versus Andy Bajangles, and Energy Claps is going to be able to clutch it. A round that should have went to the mages, going to be stolen away by Acer. 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. We are in this one. Energy Claps 5-0, Clouded 4-1, a successful 2-on-4 retake for Acer there, and mages yet to get a point on that board, but they're not out of this one yet. Let's follow along with the mages here as they look to, once again, do a B take. Here comes the smoke. Here comes a nade. Going to be successfully dodged by the mages. A second nade coming in. Getting Acer to waste that util. Mages doing an excellent job of that so far. Look at that. 3 nades already used by Acer. Look at that. I mean, Acer have about 7 flashes. Energy going to be taken out. Shamil the Meal Diogaziev. Please somebody tell me who that actually is. I beg, so I don't have to say that every single time. Neuro going to be trading some damage with Andy Bajangles. Oh, but Shua getting the trade onto Neuro. Jericho taking out Shua. Clouded taking out, actually trading with Afterthought there. And now Andy Bajangles stuck in a 1 versus 3. Advance. Alright, we're back into it. Just trying to see if if I can maybe get rid of the mouse on the screen, but I'm just going to have to deal with it. Once again, 4-0. Acer on a very strong start. A lot of smokes, a lot of utility coming in. Look at that. Once again, Leo already out. Leo takes out Sheer. Camille, the meal deal Gaziev, taking out Neuro, but losing his life in the process due to energy collapse, and Clouded already on that flank. Clouded taking out Andy Bajangles. And now a 2 versus 2. Energy collapse does have the clips. And now Droko looking for the shots, does see Leo crossover. And Energy collapse gotta go for the clips. And Energy collapse once again. Against the odds. Just doing it up. Energy collapse 9-0 has not died yet. Mage is just kind of running out. That's Beanie But I knew it was Bean! I knew it was Bean, but I needed that confirmation. Shamil is the freak. The freak of 1993, ladies and gentlemen. So close. Again, you know, Mage is kind of losing some of these rounds that should be winnable, but you know, Energy Collapse being the saving grace here for Acer. And it's looking like this time around, ooh, Clouded going to be taking some grenade damage there. And Sheer going to be over in the underpass. And let's see, let's get on board with Bean here for a sec. Actually, Afterthought going to be holding the angle, and just like that, loses his helmet, but doesn't matter as he gets the headshot onto Sheer. Leo going to be taking out Energy Collapse and Clouded just like that. A successful A-take. Nero takes out Afterthought. And Leo may pay the price of his life, too, as he charges in and Neuro takes him out. 3 versus 2, another flashbang coming out. Shua getting some damage onto himself. Droko taking out Shua, and now it's Droko versus 2. His time to try to clutch here for Acer as he swings out. And he gets taken out by the freak of 1993. Bean, the meal deal, Gaziev. It's just so fun to say that name. You gotta love it. But, Mages get their first round onto the board. And have a look at the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Energy Collapse finally falling 9-1 right now, doing an amazing work. Leo being such a good entry frag. 7-6 right now for the Mages. Alright, here we go. Droko with a CT smoke to block off some of the vision. And here comes some utility over from the Mages, but they're not going to quite commit to B yet. And in fact, Afterthought and Bean going to be going over to Underpass. And look at that, just the spam coming in from Neuro. And Energy Collapse there for a moment, too. And just like that, nobody has suspected that there are 2 players in the Underpass. And the flank potential is here. But look at this, Sheer. Oh, he gets the double take, and Sheer just like that with the double kill. Gets both helmets off immediately. And that's got to be painful for the Mages to try to deal with. We've got Andy Bajangles here supporting from Umber. He might actually be able to see Droko. He just barely sees that. Can he find the angle? Sheer going to be getting some damage onto Andy. Sheer gets taken down. Leo going to be trading with Neuro, and Andy Bajangles is going to be forced to retreat here. And the money not looking super hot onto the Mages here, as Acer going to be presumably taking this one 6-1 unless Andy Bajangles pulls off an amazing clutch. Now, 25 seconds left, and he's going to run right on through. But Cloudy will be the first one to hear these footsteps, and he'll know that there's a flank. But Andy here, nevertheless, just going to be chilling out in mid. Just kind of hiding. Clouded looking for the pick there, and Andy not going to give it to them. 6-1 for Acer. Thank you to everybody that has popped in tonight. Be sure to share this with your friends and your family. This is, again, the NA Grand Finals. 2 insane teams going head-to-head to see who's the top of NA. And if you haven't seen, there's some pretty cool prizes, including not just some headphones, but this time around, the Bankrupt devs have graciously made some Desert Eagle skins for the top 3 placements. All right. Clouded in a very far up position. Will he get spotted out here? And actually, Shua might have the prime opportunity. Who's going to see who first? And just like that, Clouded gets punished and taken out for pushing up too far without any sort of backup. Energy Claps taking out Andy Bajangles. And look at that, Stinger getting taken out as well. And Energy looking for some more. Energy gets a third. Will he get a fourth? And Energy gets a fourth. And just like that, Acer 7-1. Energy Claps 14-2 right now on a heater. Alrighty, can the Mages pull off a second T-side round, or will they be 8-1 for the half? And I mean, there's not a lot of, you know, oh, that's not how you want to start a round if you're the Mages, but if you're Acer, that's pretty fantastic. Afterthought and Leo going down to a Neuro Nade there, and Shua just trying to get through into the smoke, making a smoke play. Droko taking out Andy, but Shamil, the meal deal Gaziev, gonna be the one to take out Droko, and just like that, here comes the util, and just like that, the flank has already happened, and they know exactly where the last player is. Bean finds one, but finds not a second as Energy Claps does the little drop shot there and gets the headshot onto him. 8-1 for Acer here. The Mages needing a perfect half here if they want to come back. We will see what happens. Energy Claps 16-2. Nero not too far behind, 10-6. Oh, there's the knife throw. Andy Bajango's going to be spotting one. And we will fly along with the A-side take here. Here comes a flashbang, and Andy Bajango's properly falling right back. Clouded going to get all the way up. Clouded going to be dropping Virus. There goes one. Sheer gets Leo in the underpass. People are going to get caught out in the middle of the open there. And just like that, A-site has been taken. Shua gets very much cut down. Andy Bajango's just like that, too. Getting cut down as well. Energy Claps taking out Shua. Afterthought going down just like that. Bean getting one, but against 3 with 1 HP. Just like that, Acer 9-1. And here we go. I mean, you've got the armor, you've got the SMGs, some of them on SMGs as well, but may have been better off just forcing rifles here. But we'll see if Acer are able to close this one out in a swift 10-1 fashion. And there goes Energy Claps, but 2 at the cost of 1. Not looking good for the Mages here. Looking fantastic for Acer. A lot of smoke, a lot of util coming in. Leo getting half there. Clouded taking out Afterthought. Leo going down, and now it's Andy Bajangles against 3, and just like that, in swift fashion, the Mages go down 10-1 on game number 1. And let's have a look at our final scoreboard here. Energy Claps 18-4. We got a couple 3-11s, a 2-9, a 9-10, a 10-11, 11-6, 10-5. So, man, quite the game from Asa there. A dominating game number 1, and we will wait for game number 2 in just a moment. But in the meantime, hope everybody's enjoying. Again, share with your friends. I'm gonna move chat. That might be fine, or actually, maybe that corner. We'll put you in that corner, chat. Alrighty. We're gonna wait for game number 2. Hopefully, somebody can keep me updated with that. I'm gonna get the wind sound out of the background for now. Hopefully not showing anything I'm not supposed to. But, yeah. Let me get some text up, shall I? We're gonna do some middle of... Oh boy. Let's do... And then we're going to make that much, much smaller. Yeah, there we go. And we'll put that up when we get back with game number 2. This is like a warm-up game. It doesn't really count. Slash cope. There you go. Alrighty. So I've got us in there. I'm not showing anything I'm not supposed to. Hopefully, somebody can, yell at me later if I am. Do we know map number 2? Do we have a map number 2 in chat, ladies and gentlemen? In the meantime, we'll kick on the music for a little bit. Production value's off the charts. Dude, I know! I love it! I was going to do this on the official channel, and unfortunately I couldn't get something to work, and I feel bad because this would have been amazing to have on the official channel, but, I couldn't get to work, and it was a bit last minute here, so, we're making do. So, in the meantime, we're waiting for map number 2. Again, this is a best of 5, so first team to win 3 maps will take home the coveted Desert Eagle and, the Star of Honor. Why ain't Cody playing? We're not getting into that, but nevertheless, we're gonna hopefully get into game number 2. Looking like stockpile? Yes. I think we have a stockpile. Yep. We're gonna pull up the score, pull you off, pull this back up, and alrighty, stockpile, ladies and gentlemen. Same 5 for Acer, same 5 for the mages. So nobody swapping. Looks like we are on a central server here. I gotta turn off the music real quick. Yeah, there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to turn the game audio just down a little bit. Let me know if it's too loud or too soft, and let me know if I'm too loud or too soft, and let's get right into it. Game number 2, going to be on Stockpile, NA's favorite map, the Mage's favorite map. And here we go, Clouded, making some footsteps over towards B. Does this force a rotate, though? Him solo making noise, it does force Bean right off of A for the moment, but I don't think Bean is necessarily buying that. Here comes the double flashes. And there goes Shua with 1. Gets 2. Gets 3. Just like that. Can he make it a 4th and a 5th? Clouded over on the other side of the map. A wonderful, a much better looking Mages this first round around. Afterthought. Going around. Sheer. Just going to be able to slip by the vision. Oh, and Sheer's going to get hurt. Beard picks up 1. Now 1 versus 3. The flash off the wall. He does have control of the site, but does not have the bomb at the moment. Shua playing back. 40 seconds left. Alrighty here. 28 seconds. Could find Leo. I think he does spot Leo, but is going to get caught in the crossfire here. Shua going to be popping out. Waiting for his rightful moment. The bomb has to be picked up, and just like that, Shua puts him down. Shua with a 4K on round number 1. And just like that, Mages take the pistol round. I need Yellowhat as far from soft as... Oh boy, I better not say anything bad. While this is a personal cast, I, am treating it like it's an official final one, so no funny business. Haha, Glock goes burr. Shua! There we are. And look at this, 2 M4s, a UMP, and then 2 AR9s. Love seeing the addition of new weaponry into the meta there. The AR9's kind of like that. It's kind of like a pocket M4. And, it's like a pocket M4, but it's also like a super UMP in a way. You know what I mean? Oh, Afterthought showing a little bit of jiggle. Here comes the flash, and he's gonna go for it. No, ooh, better watch his head. Here comes the flashbang, just like that. Clouded going off to the left. No shots connecting just yet. Andy Bajangles taking out Clouded though. Ooh, Afterthought getting a little antsy there. Does get some damage onto Droko and Neuro. But has got to be careful here. Oh, there's the second shot onto Neuro and a third onto Droko. Energy Claps now walking through Snake, trying to find his way through. And here comes the rotate. 40 seconds left. The pace has all but slowed down. Energy Claps in a prime position. Sheer, top mid, trying to follow along with the boy. And while there's no real chance at this point of this round, maybe one of them can find a pick. Energy Claps, though, does go down to Andy Bajangles. And now Sheer does grab the bomb. 15 seconds left. And is potentially going to run for it. Could actually get the pick onto Afterthought here if Afterthought doesn't play his cards right. And just like that, Afterthought gets the timing. Sheer goes down. 2-0. And now we have our first full buy round, ladies and gentlemen. And not once have I seen a 50 cal tonight. Make this finals interesting. Somebody buy a 50. Please, I beg. What server was the first map on? It was East. We don't have the luxury of picking, unfortunately. But, you know, we do with what we can. Nevertheless, we get into round number 3 of the first full buy round here. Nade comes out, no connection. Sheer going to be making some footsteps. Nora going to be making some footsteps. Afterthought going to catch the sight of somebody. Here comes the smoke. And Drogo's going to get caught out like that. Bean picking up a kill as well, but does he know that Neuro's right there? Gets the headshot onto Neuro, but... Andy, ooh, the second kill from Neuro. Energy Claps picks up... Oh, and Sheer's able to pick up Leo. And just like that, Shua now in a 1 versus 2. Both players are low, though. Shua has to play his cards right in order to get this clutch. Sheer going to be picking up the bomb. Oh, gets the free fire onto Sheer, but does he know where Energy Claps is? 45 seconds left, and Energy Claps has the perfect opportunity to flank Shua. Whoever lands a headshot first, it's Shua's looking the wrong way, and Energy Claps going to be picking up Shua. The Acer picking up their first round of stockpile, and that's going to severely damage the economy of the mages there. We have, once again, the AR-9, Deagle, an M4, another Deagle. Mages trying to match economy here, but their buy is going to be a little mismatch as a result. In Afterthought going for... Oh, doesn't get that hero M4 kill, and is going to be giving it up an M4. Energy Claps looking for more. Here comes the flashbang. Energy Claps are really looking to get that M4. We'll follow along with him here for a bit. Leo able to make the escape. Bean able to get the knife kill. But the bomb is going to be planted onto B. 4 versus 4. Shua is going to be able to pick up that M4. And might be able to give it to somebody. Bean actually does manage to pick up an AK. So this retake, not totally undoable at the moment. But look at this. Energy Claps in Snake here. Shua picks up Neuro. And Energy Claps in for Shua going to be taken out as well. Oh, Bean with the spray transfer. It's a 1 versus 1. And the bomb is not even really planted. 15 seconds left. Oh, and he gets it. And he's going to have the time to defuse. Bean needs to run to the bomb. Does he have it? Does he have it? No sticky fingers. He gets it. Bean with the 1 versus 3 clutch. Mages is picking up their 3rd round off of kind of a scrappy buy, too. What a round coming out for the Mages. And that's, you know, that's kind of revenge for them for last game where, you know, Acer stole a lot of rounds that arguably should have been in the mage's hands, but here we are. Energy Clap's going for the Force Spy AK. Trying to see if maybe he can get a pick with it. Neuro is on the AK Shorty and the other three on Desert Eagles. And you gotta love this too. This is a patented mage's strat. They'll smoke off mid just and smoke off a lot of the entryways just to buy time. Neuro trying to see if he can get some information. He knows there's at least one on A long. Kind of running around. Clouded, making his way through. Leo does go down to Energy Claps. That AK coming in handy. And we're going to follow along with him. And Afterthought, oh, this might be a dangerous pick. Nice nade coming out from Afterthought, though. Looking for the extra damage. Neuro going to be taking out Bean, though. And Deshua. Deshua, no. Andy Django's taking out Energy Claps. Oh, and the drop shot from Neuro. 2 versus 2, though. Either team could win this. Droko has the bomb, a Tokarev, and a Dream. Andy Bajango's just tucking himself into the corner. And are they going to consider the rotate again? They don't really have the time to do so. Droko running around with the bomb, but again, they don't really have the time here. Here comes the knife throw. I think Andy Pajangos may have just been spotted there. Oh, and they trade 1 versus 1. Afterthought needs to get the kill on the Droku, and he does. Gonna pick up them clips. Gonna pick up the util. Has all the time in the world. Picks. Oh my god, so much utility. And the mages 4-1. We're seeing a different scoreline here. And speaking of scoreline, shall we have a look at the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen? Afterthought 6-3, Shua 7-3, Energy Claps 5-4, Neuro 5-5. Looking like a little bit more even of a scoreline here. But nevertheless, anything can change at any given moment. Hey, Sunan, of course I am happy to cast this. Happy to be back in the saddle for one last time this season. Oh, man, the knife hitting the cameraman almost. And Shua. Oh, Shua may be in a world of trouble. He's going to get the sprint peak. Gets one, but doesn't get the second. Sheer going to be trading out the teammate 3 versus 4 for Acer here as Sheer looks to get that long control. And now Beanstalk kind of has to wait around or leave it completely open. Not really any utility coming out. I mean, a lot of smoke's coming out. You know, there's they're at least delaying pretty effectively. Maybe trying to bait a peek with that flashbang or just trying to blind somebody. But being in a prime spot to maybe, just maybe, catch somebody unsuspecting on A long there. And Sheer may walk right into the trap. The question is, who's going to see who for... Oh, my goodness. This timing Bean just needs to be patient here. I think he may have been spotted. And oh, yep, Bean gets spotted there. 3 versus 3, and A-Site falls to Acer there. Neuro takes out Andy Bajangles. Leo getting a lot of damage. Afterthought rotating around. Afterthought gets the kill on the Sheer. 2 versus 2. Both players on each team have about the same amount of health. Neuro looking towards mid. Leo gets taken out. Here comes... Oh, the nade somehow gets Neuro there. And it's a 1 versus 1. The flashbang going towards A main. And now Droko in a 1 versus 1. 18 seconds left. Afterthought has the flash. He could go for the clip. There's a flash. Is he going to get the clip? I think he got blinded. Oh, just missed it by 1 clip. Droko saving the day for Acer, allowing them to pick up a second round there, clutching it out. 2-4. Acer a bit behind, but clawing their way back. And once again, the mages on a scrappy bye. Look at this once again. The A-long presence is there, and Shua gets immediately taken out there. But now, Beanstalk right over here. And Bean going to be trading with Clouded. Shear's going to be able to walk just by. Afterthought looking to shoot over towards mid. 2 players over in CT. Here comes the flashbang. Andy Bajangles is going to get caught out. Shear looking for another flashbang. Energy Clap's taking out Afterthought, and here comes Shear. Gets one. Does he get the second? Oh, Andy Bajangles just going to be missing those shots. Oh, takes a lot of damage. Can Andy land the headshot? No, he can't. Shear going to be picking up the next round. 3-4 for Acer. And here we go. The penultimate round of the first half. Both teams have full buys. The knife almost hitting the cameraman again. I swear to God. Somebody's got to watch for that. Oh, Bean trading 1 for 1. And here comes Leo into the site. Clouded entering in. Here comes the smoke into the site. Clouded just running in by himself. No support for the teammates. Going to be taken out. And a fast A-take coming in from Acer here. Afterthought taking a little bit of damage. Droko still has the bomb. Minute left on the clock. A rotate could potentially happen here. Shots ringing out as Shear regroups with the teammates. And they are going to look to rotate out. Do they have a player over on the B site? Andy going to be spotting over towards mid. And a coordinated double peek presumably coming in. No, he gets the information onto Shear at least. He's going to be able to get some information based off of that. And the rotate comes in. And it's a race to the B site. 28 seconds left. Energy Clap's getting taken out by Shua. Afterthought and Andy. And Leo presumably rotating over. Afterthought gets taken out though by the double peek. Almost gets Shear there. The bomb plant is going to go down with 15. Oh, Droko with the fat fingers. Andy Bajangles taking out Shear. 2 versus 1. Droko now having to force the 1 versus 1. And Andy Bajangles not even looking the right way. Droko taking out Andy Bajangles. And look at this. Shua's rotated through. But he's not in the position. Wait, he's just gonna straight up get it! Are you kidding me, Shua? 5-3, defuses, no fear, and gets the kill on the Droko. The Mages taking a 5th round here, and we are in the final round of the first half. A much different looking team here than what we saw in the first game. Here we go. The last round. Will this be a 5-4 or a 6-3? Will the cameraman get hit by a knife? I think we'll see. No? No knife throw? Okay. And a fast A play to come in. And Clouded's going to push right through it. Ooh, Bean gets immediately taken out, and that's a no bueno for the Mages there. Leo gets the pre-fire onto Clouds, though, and just like that, Shua's inside. Shear over on A long, uncontested for right now, and he's going to be able to walk in. Shear gets taken out by Shua. And just like that, the A-site take has fallen. Or has stopped, I should say. And Shua repositioning here, using that smoke. Afterthought going to be trading with Neuro. Minute left on the clock. Energy Clap's looking to walk in. Does he know that Shua is here, though? Who's going to find who first? And Energy Claps is going to go down. And now we're going to follow with Droko in a 1 versus 3. 45 seconds left. Shua's going for more. He's getting hungry, and he gets him. Shua, the man of the hour, 6-3 as we swap sides. Let's have a look at our scoreboard. Shua, there we go, a 13-5. Afterthought 9-7. Bean 8-7. And then Shear 10-8. Neuro 8-8. Energy Clap 7-7. Here we go. The second half has started. The pistol round going to be very important for both of these teams to try to win here. Once again, a stray knife coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, is this a Solstice Slam or is this a Solstice Sneak? It's a Solstice Sneak. Neuro takes out one. Leo gets one, but Sheer going to be trading. And look at that, Droko all the way in the back of sight. Shua makes it through. But needs the support of Andy Bajangles to try to do anything. Woo! He just barely gets out. Gets the plant. And now Andy and Droko with the long-range Glock going to be able to take out Andy Bajangles. But the bomb plant went through. So that means that the mages are going to get a little bit more economy there. 6-4. Here we go. And now, ooh, the mages electing for a force spy. Now, let's have a look, because Droko has the AR-9, Neuro has the UMP, and the other three, presumably no armor M4s. So, those AK shorties are going to be able to do something. Now, Energy Collapse is going to throw a flash out. Not going to get any information. He's actually going to fall back. And look at this. The slam into A-site. Clouded. Looking for... Gets that smoke down. And Jungle is going to be getting that refrag onto Clouded. So that's one of the AK-47s down. Oh, but Energy Collapse swings and gets two. And now it's Shua and Leo to try to make something happen here. But Shua's inside the site. A lot of smoke coverage here. Oh my god. Oh, they're touching each other. They find it. Shua, now 1 versus 2. Sheer, while has an M4, doesn't have armor. So this is going to be... Oh, there is an M4 for Shua to try to pick up. But if he does pick that up, he will give away his position. And Neuro is slowly wrapping around. If Shua is able to pick up the bomb, he could try to do something. But Neuro, I think, is going to find Shua pretty quickly here. He's going to actually be checking. Oh, Neuro whiffing some shots there, but Sheer's going to come in. Shua going to be going down. Shua tagging him up half, but now we have the first full buy round of the second half, and the economy on the mage is not looking good. And this is going to set up Acer for a pretty successful CT half as of right now. Deagles everywhere. Revolver in play. Love to see it. Oh, an Energy Collapse is going right out. Multiple flashes being thrown here. Afterthought and Bean. Oh, that flash hit the cameraman this time around. Oh, Clouded gets shut down and an AK gifted to the hands of the mages. And now Energy Collapse looking for the second pick. Oh, that knife throw would have hit him. That's crazy. But Bean going to be taken out. Energy Collapse taking out Afterthought as well. Just like that. Oh, that timing is so bad. Oh, no. And Leo does get the kill on the Energy Collapse, but they trade. And Energy picking up a 4K there, bringing them up to 14-9. So, not so awake in the first half, but woke up this second half. 6-6. Scoreline's even. Everybody's got armor. This is going to be an important round for either one of these teams to try to pull ahead here. Leo solo with the bomb over towards A while the rest of the mages go over towards B. We have a smoke. Where does that... Oh, wow. That was pretty good. I love seeing lineups like that. That was... Get it? All right. Anyways, the mages... The nade not going quite far enough. Neuro going to be spotted on the silver barrels there. Here comes the nade. Oh, the flash. The AK-12 killing Sheer. Neuro going down as well. Energy Club's getting taken out. And now a 2 versus 4. But 2 Mages players are low. This is not entirely undoable for Acer here. Both of them are one shot to an M4, it looks like. Cloud just getting taken out. And Bean with the AK-12 supremacy picks up an M4. And now Clouded going to be pretty much forced to save. He will be running away at this moment in time. And hiding out over here in the dropper of A. So the Mages taking that first full rifle round. Seven to 6, the Mages inching closer to a map number 2 victory. Let's have a look at that scoreboard again. Yeah, Shua up top, 15 and 8, having a great game. Beanstalk not too far behind, 12 and 11 or 10. I think that is a 10. I can't see because of the name. It completely overlays the the rest of the UI there, but that's all good. That's getting fixed in the next update. Because let me tell you, that XPath TV update is going to. Oh my God, that knife almost hit somebody. Here comes the flash from Energy Claps. No push though. Still. Lady Bajangles looking for some information in mid. Clouded on that G3, another weapon that changed a little while back. Essentially, the CT side AK. They function the same, except the G3 is one more shot to kill than the AK. So that's for you little weapon stats people there. Bean, once again on the AK-12. Bean getting up that first kill. Takes a little bit of damage. And they're going to spot that M4 fire. Energy Claps stuck onto sight. Andy Bajangos looking for something. But look at this. Ladies and gentlemen. Have they sold an A-fake? Neuro still anchoring over, but oh, that timing. Neuro gonna be taken out, Leo. Oh, nice flash coming in from Neuro, and the jig is up. Sheer looking for something. 30 seconds left. Gotta bait out that peak. And just like that, Energy Clap's taking out Shua. And now, just like that, the double peak. Eddie Bajangles not really standing a chance there. Acer, 7 to 7. Let's have a look at that scoreboard again. Energy Clap 17 and 10. $80. 7 to 7. Score tied. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, and Sheer goes down on A-Long. And that's going to open up some things for the Mages here. Energy Clap's going to be tossing that flashbang. Needs to worry about that A-Long push, though. Presumably coming in. Leo, just like that, getting an Energy Claps' face. Droko taking out Andy Bajangles. Droko to be tossing the flash. Pushes right through, but the crossfire in. And Neuro over in Spawn. Takes out one. Only loses a little bit of health. 1 versus 3 for Neuro here to try to win. 7 to 7 again. Leon Afterthought just kind of pulling back. Shua looking towards Spawn. He's going to pick up that AK-12 and presumably save it, I think. Did he save it? No, he just... Wow, that's crazy. Are you gonna not save an AK-12 there, man? That's still a gun. Oh, no, he has an AK on his back already. Okay. Not so fortunate, though. That could have been an extra gun that you saved. Has the AK on his back, but yeah. That could make all the difference. I mean, Clouds needs it more than anybody, as he has no money at this point, but nevertheless, Neuro can still buy for him. So, Acer, not totally out of this one just yet. Mages 2 rounds away from victory. What's up, Auntie? How you doing? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in again. I appreciate you all a ton. Again, this is the Season 14 finals, so this is a little more important than just your regular match, and it's one heck of a showdown, too. So, we do see a formation change with Energy Claps going to be the one taking a long. Oh, the Arcade 12 reigning supreme, but just like that, 2 kills going the way of the mages. They're going to be opening up the A-long part of the map there, and that's going to give them some site control here. Clouded looking for the response, trying to see if maybe they push in, but they're all just grouping up A main, and they're going to walk into that site. And there's the smoke from Andy Bajangles right in mid. That at least, that kind of gives him away, though, but he's just going to be getting that information. And Nero's on that flank, and just like that, this turns into a 3-on-4 retake, ladies and gentlemen. It's known that Nero's on the flank. Here comes the flash. Afterthought's going to get back. Is he going to get away from it? Camille, the meal deal, Gaziv, giving them... Just like that, Afterthought taking out Nero, and now it's Drogo versus 2. Here comes the flashbang. Leo and Afterthought. Just like that, Mages, 9-7. One more round to close game number 2 out. They are 1 round away from victory. And look at this. Acer don't really have that much util. I mean, we got some flashbangs. Drogo's on a FAMAS. Like, the buy is rough. But we've seen both of these teams pull off a win on a scrappy buy. And Neuro's actually going to go for the peak. Oh, Beanstalk taking a lot of damage. Oh, Energy Clap's taking some damage on A-Long. And Afterthought going to be lurking alone towards Snake. And he might actually get a lot of information. And look at this. Acer have gambled. They've gambled on that A-take. And, you know, it's not be known to the mages just yet, but... Clouded finds a headshot onto Afterthought. And that's going to force a rotate back from Jericho. 4 versus 5. And Beanstalk quite low on HP. 50 seconds left. Nero going to be getting tagged up, but again gets a lot of damage on Leo. And there's the smoke. Nero takes out Beanstalk. Gets taken out in response. Leo taking out Sheer. Energy Clap's taking out 1. And Drogo making it a double with the FAMAS. Acer, stay in this one. Just like that. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. 9-8. And the mages have to watch their money here. They need to keep it above 2,000. Everybody needed to keep it. Well, Acer can kind of spend everything, and look at this. Look at how much more util they have this round. They're definitely ready. And here comes the double smokes. Roko going to be making some footsteps. It's going to alert the Mages players in Snake right now. Drogo's going to be falling right back. And just like that, the main push comes through. But does he know? Afterthought gets 1. Can he get the second? No. Drogo going to be taken about. Leo gets taken out just like that. And Andy says, screw this. I am out of here. And just like that, that push has come to a screeching halt. Acer looking for more. They're going to be rotating back over to A. 35 seconds left. They have the opportunity to reaggress here, but unbeknownst to them, Drogo has gotten into an advanced position here. And the mages may just elect to save the guns here and play for the 9-9. And that's kind of looking like what they're going to do. The question is, will Droko get hungry for it, or will he just kind of hold on? This is certainly a battle of attrition here. So we've gone from a 10-1 victory to a 9-9 game. This is more of what I was expecting between these two teams. And now it's up to the mages to hold on, or for Acer to complete the victory here. Andy buying all the util. They're gonna leave some util for Shua. A lot of smokes. No damage done by that nade. Oh, but Afterthought gets tagged up by that nade. That's gonna hurt for the mages there. Gonna be great for Acer. Here comes the flashbang. Smoke mid window. And the smokes go down. Here comes the smoke into mid. Oh, Shua goes down, or Afterthought goes down to a team kill. Energy Collapse takes out Bean. Energy Collapse goes down. A 3 versus 2. But 2 players are low health. Droko goes down, and now it's here in a 1 versus 3. 2 players are low. And he goes down. That was the high health player. Here comes the flashbang. Here in a 1 versus 2. Leo and Shua to try to hold on for the mages here. And Shua crouch behind. And Shua gets a headshot. Mages take game number 2. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. What a game there. 10-9. Beanstalk on top, 17 and 16. Shua, 18 and 12. Energy Collapse, another heater, 19 and 13. Neuro not far behind, 16, 13. Sheer, 16 and 14. Just like that. Game number 2. Let's get it on the high production scoreboard here, as I have to go over to my other monitor to do that. Stock. 10-9. Mages. Mages. All right. 10-9. We'll hide that scoreboard for a little bit as we wait for a map number 3 here. And somebody please keep me updated with what maps are going to be played. So, all right. We have at least a game number 4 on our hands. If you haven't told your friends to get in here, tell them to get in here. Share this in other leagues. I don't care. This is PAV. This is Acer versus Mages. This is one of the best matches you will see, like, ever. Okay? That 10-1 was just a warm-up game. This is the real deal now, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody, anybody, if you have the 3rd map, let me know. Let me know. But I hope everybody has been enjoying themselves tonight. I'm very thankful that I have tomorrow off, so this worked out perfectly. Man, I want Vale to have eco so bad. I mean, that's why Pavlov's cool, just saying. Because it's got eco, and there's that extra level of, like, you know, brain you gotta use, you know? Not to say other games aren't good, but, you know, I like the eco part of it. It makes it more interesting in my mind. So, nevertheless, we wait for a game number 3. And again, the previous scores will be in the top left. So, if you're wondering what the scores are, if you're just tuning in, don't worry, we will have those for you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Whew. Sheesh. We have a game number 3 on our hands pretty soon. I want Fail to have recall. Is this our game? Is this our game? Let's find out. I don't think it is. It might be. It's not spelled right, but like. Still waiting on your dad joke? You'll get him at the end, right? The joke is I went to 7-Eleven and I was only going to get milk. Dust? Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, boy. Why do I need to load all... Oh, please don't make me do anything. Okay, it's making me... Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna cut to a brief intermission, and by that I mean a brief black screen. I'm getting PAF TV up. I definitely clicked on the wrong server, and it forced me to download a bunch of mods, which made this really, really take a while. So it is Dust. I'm gonna pull it up as fast as I can, and yeah. So PAF is loading currently. Please load faster. Please load faster. Properties. Okay, there we go. Oh, they restarted. Okay. Thank God we're not missing anything. Okay, please load. I beg. I beg. Please don't let me miss anything. I don't want to miss anything. There we go. Alright, so we got Bimpy in for Droko this time around, and then Skate 3 in for Annie Bajangles. I think that's Hollow. Somebody can confirm on that, but we got game audio. One more thing we got to do. Whoop. The scores, because we can't forget that. Alright, Dust 2, one of my personal favorites. Narrow, Energy Claps, Clouded, Sheer, and Bimpy. Shua, Leo. Shamil, the Meal Deal Gaziev, Skate 3, and Afterthought. The smoke going down, not in mid. Clouded and Energy Claps both pushing lower tons. But look at this, it doesn't even matter. The full cap push. And here comes Sheer is in the corner. Sheer gets 1, Sheer gets 2, Sheer gets 3. Can he make it a 4th? Afterthought and Shamil, the Meal Deal Gaziev, both picking up kills. Energy Claps on the flank, though. There's the second. Just like that, Acer clean house, 1-0. Sheer with a fantastic catwalk hold. All right, here goes round number 2. Energy Claps gets tagged once. And just like that, Afterthought does go down, loses that fight in mid. And Energy Claps gets Shua there as well. Hey folks, if you didn't know, this box is pennable. That Cloud is right behind. But do they check the corner? And Clouded gets a second one onto Skate 3. That's definitely Hallow. Oh, look at this. Energy Claps crouching in, and just at the right exact time, Acer 2-0. But now, we've got the full buy round. There's the scoreboard. Energy Claps already 5-0. Oh, look at this. The double up on long. There's a nade. Uh-oh. And the double kill, the triple kill, and the quad for Neuro just like that. And that push has come to a screeching halt here, as now Skate 3 is in a 1 versus 3. Can they achieve all levels of Skate? They're shaking their head no, but we're going to follow along with them anyways as they look to try to make something happen. They have full health. Acer have 3 full health players and full util. Here's the footsteps. Sees Energy Collapse. And just like that, Clouded gets the spot, but Energy Collapse gets the kill. 3-0 for Acer here. Energy Collapse 6-0. There comes the smokes in the mid. Don't really land at the door, but... Oh, Afterthought playing a risky game, walking right through that gunfire. And Sheer. Trying to see if he can maybe find an early cap push. Energy Collapse going to be taking out Skate 3, but almost dies in the process. Oh no, Bean accidentally getting the TK onto Leo. Afterthought going down and Bean falling as well. And that not being a good round for the mages there. Gets the bomb plant. Now, just like that, before he can even get out onto site, Energy Collapse gets the kill onto Shua. Just like that. Energy Collapse once again, a 9-0 start here. Four to 0. The mages needing to swap it up a bit. Man, I thought that was going to be a grenade, but it was just a smoke. Oh my god, Afterthought with the team kill onto Leo, but does get the pick onto Energy Collapse. Afterthought getting the kill onto Clouded. Sheer and Skate 3 going to be trading, and that's going to be B-site wide open. Beanstalk looking for some extras there, as now it's Neuro and Bippy to try to make something happen. Andy Bajangles. It kind of dangles, and let me tell you, he's the hero we all need. Is this the decider? No, it's a best of 5, so... Afterthought and tucked up in a corner. Does it get checked, though? Oh, with some shots. Gets the hits. Here come the flash. Shua. Right up close. Oh my goodness. And just like that, the spray transfer onto Pimpy. 4-1. So Vision, when you hopping back in, brother? Oh, look at that. The smoke's coming right in. Energy Collapse getting aggressive, though, this time around. Sit right behind Xbox, but the nade hits him. And that information is going to be presented to the mages. A very nice nade from whoever threw that. Bimpy and Sheer going to be double pushing Cat. Afterthought going to get right up on Xbox. But unbeknownst to him, there's 2 Acer players watching Cat. And just like that, 2 players spotted on Cat. And look at that! Beanstalk with the double! Now Neuro and Energy Collapse to try to make something happen. Energy Collapse, though, is in that B site. And will have to make the play of his life to try to make something happen here. Does Afterthought see him? Oh, he'll spot Energy Collapse behind Karn. Just like that, Energy Collapse goes down. Neuro in a 1 versus 2 now. But could be 1 versus 1 if Beanstalk does go down. Ah, F. That is unfortunate. Neuro on the bomb. Needs to find one of these players to try to force something. Does get the pick. And just like that, Shua able to get the trade. Mages get the second round. Neuro almost with a fantastic 1 versus 3 clutch. Here we are. The scoreboard. One of the most requested things in any cast. Ooh. Bean taking a little bit of damage there. Does reciprocate some damage, but... Here comes a nade. No damage done. Afterthought gonna get right over to Xbox again. Nice flash. Afterthought patiently checking. Shua getting sheer. Oh, that double coming in from Shua. And Leo picking up energy claps. And just like that, again, a 3 versus 2 for the mages. Leo trying to take the fight. Shua does have the bomb, though, and Bimpy does get one. But Shua's going to have free reign on that B site. And Leo, not too far behind either. 40 seconds left, but that bomb's about to go down. So Bimpy needing to save some guns here as the economy on Acer's not looking too hot. He's going to be able to at least pick up an AK. We were just chilling. Bimpy looking for some guns, and this is going to be another Mages victory. 4-3. They have brought it back after a 4-round deficit. Can Leo pick up the G3? Yes, he can. Alrighty. 3-4. Mages clawing their way back. The economy again on Acer not looking too hot. They're going to be able to force buy M4s, but that's about it. No armor. We actually do see a couple G3s. Alright, a failed grenade. Energy Clap's getting aggressive this round. Oh, that timing. Oh, being there to get energy claps. Energy does take one with them. Clouded getting heavily tagged up by a nade. Oh, look at this. Afterthought making the smoke play. Gonna be able to get the information off of Bimpy. Neuro does get the kill on the Afterthought. Bimpy there for the assist, but doesn't need it. Oh, Leo walks out at the perfect time. Bimpy. Here comes the flashbangs. The exchange. Bimpy. Oh, look at this! Leo circumvents around him. Can he get the second? No, Neuro gets the kill. And now, Shua in a 1 versus 2. Clouded and Neuro to try to clutch. Shua just playing the time. Clouded going for the blind fire. Shua, though, doesn't matter. And now, 1 versus 1. Oh, and Neuro gets that headshot. Clutching it up for Acer, bringing to them 5-3. A very important round for Acer to try to, continue their lead. Alrighty, 5-3. Will this be a 5-4 half, or will Acer extend their lead 6-3? Here we go. Last round. Everything bought by both teams. Smoke's coming in. Clouded going for the lower push. The question is, will he get spotted? Will he get cleared? Leo and Afterthought electing to just walk right on by. And no players actually on the B side at all. Funny enough. A perfect... Oh, they could just walk right out. Oh, but look at this. Skate 3's just gonna walk right in. But Clouded gonna miss the shot. Energy Collapse gets cut down by a triple peak there. Clouded goes down by Skate 3. Just like that. B-site has been taken. Bippy goes down. And now it's Sheer to try to make something happen, but Sheer goes down as well. And now it's Nero in a 1 versus 4, but can't make it happen. Mages pick up the 4th round. A beautifully executed B take. And the perfect timing to not have a single Acer player on B. The gamble pushing lower did not work out for them. And here we go as we swap sides. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. 10-5, 11-5, and then 9-5. So even score lines coming out from all the players. We're going to follow along with Energy Collapse, who's been having a heater of a night here. Cloud is just going to send it right through mid. Gets one. Energy Collapse gets the kill, though. And it's going to be able to fall right back into mid. But he's actually going to elect to go for more. Energy Collapse going to be going back up to Cat with the teammates. And Skate 3 is going to have one heck of a time as they peek into 4. But Bippy gets the team kill into Nero, and Sheer gets the kill into Skate 3. And Shua is back over. Here comes the flashbang. The double flashbang, and they know it's an A take. Shua's gonna elect to go all the way back, or actually no, he's gonna push right up. Sheer gets the kill onto Shua, and Energy Collapse in the corner. Afterthought now in a 1 versus 2 does have a flashbang to make do with. Needs to try to get onto site somehow. Has another flashbang. Oh man, so tense. He does have the health advantage. Gets the trade from Bimpy, the well-placed headshot. And Acer able to clutch out. 6-4. The pistol round going the way of Acer. Oh man, we got everybody in here now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it as we are in map number 3. Oh, look at this. Bean going for the revolver play. Does he know? Oh, the flashbang comes out. Bean gets taken out by Sheer. Energy Collapse gets taken out by Leo. Shua does get the trade onto Energy, and now it's just Afterthought with a Desert Eagle and a Dream. 1 versus 3. Bippy has the bomb. Neuro's over on Catwalk. Oh, and Afterthought makes a footstep. Will he be able to get Neuro? Does get the kill into Neuro. Is going to be able to pick up an AK here. All is not lost, but he could elect to try to save a couple of the guns. It will be necessary here moving forward. I think that's exactly what he's going to elect to do. So a pretty decent save round coming out from the mages, but Acer ultimately going to take this one, as they'll be up 7-4. The bomb's going to keep beeping, you know. Eventually it'll blow up. There we go. 7-4. Afterthought able to save 2 guns, which could be crucial for these next coming rounds. He's really trying to reach it. And Leo's on a UMP. Oh, that nade bounces off the light pole. That could have actually landed close. Clouded. Is he going to push right through the smoke? He's going to pre-fire. Has a lot of players on catwalk. And this is a peculiar position for our friend Skate 3 to be in, especially when they don't really have any place to retreat. They do have the support from catwalk, but from ramp, but is going to get immediately taken out. That position not working out for them. Leo going to get... There's the headshot onto Clouded. Bean gets taken out, and they might have liked to rotate here. Blimpy gets afterthought. Leo picks up 3 with the UMP. And they're going to keep electing to go for it. And Spear actually drops down. Leo going to be crossing back over. Hero gets taken out. And that UMP just not going to cut it at that range. Acer taking 8-4, but Leo making bank. Getting 3 kills with that UMP. They will have the money to do it up, but... Here we go. 8-4. Do or die for the mages here if they want to continue on. Acer doing a very good job of just holding it down, clutching it up when they need to. And once again, the mid-aggression coming through. Cloud is just getting... Oh, that nade from Sheer. A huge one to kill Bean. And Clouded and Afterthought still managing the trade somehow. Leo taking out Neuro. They're going to rotate over. Andrews Collapse takes out Skate 3. And Leo. Can he make it a third? And he does the headshot onto Shua. And the money on the mage is not looking good. They can force buy rifles here, but they're not going to have a lot of util to really work with. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. 18-8, 14-6, 12-9. Alrighty. Look at this. The gamble stack on the B. But Catwalk has been working. Shua, though, takes out Clouded. And look at this. The aggression. This time around. Afterthought gets aggressive in tons. Not really going to work out for him. Energy Collapse trades with Shua. Here. Going to be over in... Oh, but look at this. There's nobody in B to really help out here. And that bomb actually gets dropped. Here gets taken out by Beanstalk, and now it's Neuro versus 3. Can he close this one out for Acer, or will we live to see another round here? And just like that, the headshot on the Neuro. Mages, hang on. Alrighty, 9-5. Acer, 1 round away from closing it all for this match. And here come the smokes flying through. Mid being taken yet again. The pre-fire, not quite good. Just barely misses. Nice nade from Leo coming out of the Neuro there. For the opening pick for the mages. And Energy Collapse is going to elect to kind of rat through and try to make a smoke play here. And the rotation to B is in effect. Leo still on a UMP somehow. Bean gets 1, Bean gets 2. Can he make it a third? Shua gets that kill, and now it's Sheer. All alone in a 1 versus 5. And could try to walk away with a pick or two. The footsteps closing in, and we'll listen in. Sheer pinned in the corner. Not really a spot to go. Look at this. So many of the mages are right around him. He has no idea. He's got to look. Gets a 1 kill. Can he make it a second? And they're going to spam right through the door. And just like that, skate 3 there to prevent the escape and to prevent the save. Mages still hang on. 6 to 9. And we'll fly back over to our T-spawn here. The money on Acer. Not looking too hot, but they still are going to be able to force buy. Here we go. Clouded getting into lower, while the rest of Acer wait up on B. Oh, that nade falling a little bit short. That could have done so much damage. And here comes the push into the B site. Afterthought, the first to respond. Here comes the flashbang. Minute 13. Beanstalk actually picking up 2, but gets taken up by Neuro. It becomes a 3-on-3. And Clouded gets a knife, and now all of a sudden it's a 2-on-2. Neuro and Bippy both have guns, so this is completely doable for Acer, and on a scrappy buy, Mages need to stay in this one. They have the clips. They know one's behind car. Leo gets in. Neuro in a position, but Skate 3 takes him out, and Bippy gets taken out, and Mages once again live another day. 9 to 7. Acer almost winning that on a very scrappy buy, but Mages keep that will to fight. And let's have a look at the scoreboard yet again. Alright. This could be the final round. Acer could take it all home, or Mages could continue to hang on. The nerves have to be going for all 10 of these players in the server right now, because they're certainly going for me, I can tell you that. Energy Clap's going back to the cat aggression. Here comes a nade. Oh, Cloud walks right into that. Shua gets the kill on the Clouded. The helmet gets off on Bimpy. Energy Clap's looking for some more, but they're going to get flashed off of that. A nade onto... Oh, wait, Afterthought has it. Here comes the nade. Oh, is it going to connect? Oh, he cooks it too long. Not going to be connecting any damage. Acer has stopped on the catwalk there. 50 seconds left. Bimpy, the one with the bomb. They have the opportunity to rotate here. Here comes the flash into mid. Afterthought gonna smoke it off. Flash comes out. Afterthought looking for some damage. Sheer gonna push right on through. Sheer gonna be taking out Afterthought. And just like that, 3 players go down. And now it's up to Leo. And they're gonna run it right to B. Or actually, no. Bimpy's got the bomb. He's gonna go right towards A. Now it's Leo. He knows it's A. Oh, but spotted. And he goes for the spray. Unfortunately, commits to the fight too long for his case. And Acer gonna take it 10 to 7. They are 1 map away from being the season 14 champions. So let's have a look at that scoreboard yet again. 10 to 7. All right, folks, we're going to take a brief intermission. I will get the score up on the board. Don't you worry. Right, that's there. Folks, please update me on the map when I get back. I will be right back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have a map for game number 4? Whew. I'm back. I'm back. We are in good hands. Oh. Ooh, cobblestone. That's not our map, unfortunately. So we've played Dust 2, we've played Stockpile, and we have played something. All right. Oh, are we actually what Anubis? Anubis is map 4? Thank you, thank you. We'll wait for Anubis to pop up here. Wait for that Anubis to pop up. I don't even think Industry is in the pool anymore, which is sad. I liked playing Industry. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Thank you all for tuning into the season champs. I know it's not on the official channel, and unfortunately I couldn't get it working last minute, but nevertheless, we're in here. We're watching the games. That's what matters. So we're going to pop open DE Anubis, and we're going to get started with game number 4. I will get the scores back up for you. We've got Mages starting on the CT side and Acer starting on T side. Now, in CS, this map is traditionally T-sided. I think in this game it winds up being CT-sided, so I don't know what to call it. We'll be figuring it out as we go along here. Are they re-rolling servers? It seems like they are re-rolling servers. Yep. So false start. All good. We will wait for a new Anubis to pop up, and hopefully a server re-roll does not occur. I was so excited to get that started, and yeah, here we are. Come on, load. Load for me, please. Now if we do it, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. Here we are. I think they're going to re-roll the server again. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 4. This could be the final, as Acer have won 2, and they need to win 1 more. Now, if the Mages win this, we have a Game 5 alert on our hands. So let's get it going here. Acer starting on the T side. Mages starting on CT. And it could be an A hit here. Do see the push into water here, and they're going to slow things down a little bit. Couple players going over towards mid. We have Dank swapping in. Here goes the flash into mid. Cloud are going to be pushing in. Flashbang comes. I think he got flashed, got really scared. Shua's looking the complete wrong way. Somebody tell me what is going on this match. Are we that tired? Are we that tired? The flash comes in, the retake comes in, 2 players get cut down, energy claps over in the corner, 3rd player gonna get cut down, and now it's up to Bean to try to make something happen. But against 3 Tech 9s, and with only a Glock, unable to win the fight. Even with the sleeper agent situation there, I'm not sure what happened. I think Dank just got flashed and got really scared and started shooting randomly, and his teammate happened to be in front of him. So, yeah, that was funny. Nevertheless, here we go. Round number 2. Acer take the round, and so they're going to be on that anti-eco. The mage is forced to eco here. And once again, we have the push through mid. And Bean in the corner with the revolver. Just waiting to see. Dank's taking a lot of damage, actually. Took 2 Desert Eagle shots. And Bean with a double revolver kill. That thing is quite effective up close. Hero gets taken out early. Energy Collapse looking for the... Oh, that's a headshot on Afterthought. Make it a 3-on-3. C3 with a Beretta. Yeah, because this is going to do damage. Doesn't matter, it gets headshot anyways, and Energy and Sheer clean it up. So while 2 kills go the way of mages, Acer are going to be taking round number 2. And we get into the first full buy round here. And here is a look at our scoreboard. 3 no deaths on Acer there. And a little bit of a friendly fire incident from Dank, but we'll let that slide, right? Here's some utility coming in. The smoke for Palace, good. It's going to force Skate 3 out. Leo gets cut down immediately. Skate 3 picks up 1, but not more than that. Bean gets 2, almost gets 3. And now brings it to a 2-on-2, but Shua gets a little bit antsy. And now forces the 1v2 from Afterthought. Fall along with. Clouded looking for the pick potentially. They need to grab the bomb. Afterthought gets 1. The kill is good. And just barely gets the whiff on Neuro, and Neuro just barely able to clutch it out. Acer, hang tight, 3-0. Perfect half from them so far. Is there 5 maps? Yes, there is. For finals in PC PAV, it has historically been a best of 5. Ooh, the kill good from Bean. He gets the kill on the Clouded early on. Potentially looking for more energy collapse with the bomb. Yes, it is a best of 5, ladies and gentlemen. So we play 5. Well, could potentially play 5 maps. Bean picking up another, but Neuro going to be shutting that down. 3 versus 4 here for Acer. The thought on the A site. Neuro gets the kill on Shua, and now Afterthought alone on A. This could be a dangerous situation for him. Gets some damage. Neuro getting the kill on Afterthought, but Leo with support a second too late. Now needs to wait for his teammate here to push around. Skate 3 looking for the rotate. 30 seconds left. They either need to aggress here or... Oh, this flank is so good if he can play it right. Skate 3 gets a pick on the Dank. Energy collapse now, 1 shot. Oh, just shots barely missed though. Now energy collapse. 30 seconds left. They're going to play a game of Ring Around the Rosie, and Skate 3 needs to find the right angle, and he does! Skate 3 going to be taking out energy collapse. There it is. The defuse is good. 1 AK saved. And mages get a point on the board. Here we are. Acer still strong with a 2-point lead. Up 3-1. Now looking to go over towards the B site. Here comes the smoke. It's going to land on street a little bit far. And they're going to elect to go back to mid. And this is, oh, here comes a mid push. And Afterthought's going to get one. On the flash is good. He gets a second. Can he make it a third? And he gets a third, but Neuro going to come swinging around the corner to stop that madness. Neuro, though, gets cut up there. And now a 2-on-4 versus Acer. Now 1-on-4 as Neuro has to try to just stay alive here if he can, but do mages try to aggress here? Neuro's going to be heard above ground. 35 seconds left. Oh my god, that knife! That hit the cameraman. Again, I'm just a magnet for knives. I'm not even the game. That's crazy. Now we're going to be forced into a save. And the mages take another round. 2-3. That lead that was so good in the beginning is coming to an end for right now. Neuro 9-1 having a heater of a game. Oh, and Neuro just like that. I didn't even see because I was so concerned about the scoreboard, but gets taken down. Make that 9 and, well, technically 2, but some of these deaths don't count after the round, so he can stay 9-1 for now. He can have the KD. We're going to let him live his best life here for a moment. Here comes the flash. Ooh, Neuro gonna be hurt by that, but it doesn't matter as Dank gets a headshot. Leo picks up one. Dank accidentally gets a kill in the Shears caboose. Another sleeper agent moment for Dank as he gets the headshot, but Clouded takes out Shua. And now a 1 versus 2 for Clouded here. And Beanstalk getting a little bit aggressive, not with the teammate. This could be punishing for him. And just around the corner, Clouded gets another kill. And now a 1 versus 1. He's going to run out. And with the flick on the Clouded, gets the headshot. It just barely hangs on for the mages. 3-3. What was almost an insane clutch from Clouded turned into an insane clutch for Afterthought instead. 3-3. And mages have tied it up. Oof. The nade, not good. Not connecting. Acer avoided for now. Minute 30 on the clock, and they're looking to creep over towards A. Nobody's really pushed out of water on the side of the mages for now. We do see some shots ringing out. Neural gets taken out by Beanstalk. Clouded looking for that refrag, looking for that aggression. Afterthought has the utility to hold off the push for the time being. Here comes the smoke. Ooh, with a nice headshot onto Sheer there. Clouded going to be getting the nice kill onto Beanstalk there. Afterthought still alive on site. Afterthought gets the kill into Energy. Cloud's going to swing around, but Dank gets the pick. And Dank going to be running out. Leo just kind of hanging on. And look at this, though. Clouded on the flank. On the hard flank. Has pushed through B by himself. And this could be the thorn in the mage's side if he plays this correctly. But look at this. Skate 3 is expecting it, and Clouded gets taken out. And now it's just Dank in a 1 versus 3, which he is back over towards A main, trying to make a play here. But no bomb in sight. 20 seconds left, and Dank might just elect to save here. Ten seconds left. Dank making footsteps. And you gotta wonder if the mages are gonna go hunting. But 4-3, mages for the first time this map have taken the lead. The question is, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, is that enough on CT side on this map? We're going to find out. Acer, full utility, full rifles. A couple players with no armor, so this could be deadly against those that have M4s, but it's looking like we're going to get fast and aggressive here as Shear's going to look to get in. No nade damage. Here comes the smoke. Flash comes in. Afterthought actually going to wind up being in the smoke. Flashes come in again, and they're looking towards heaven. Shua's got to be real careful here. Hero with a shot on energy. Again, that M4, when you don't have a helmet, it is a one-shot. And just like that, 2 players get cut up, and Neuro to survive here. For now. Neuro will be spotted, though. Beanstalk going to take him out, and now Clouded again on the flank. But just like that, Skate 3 pops it. 5-3 for the mages. And we're in the final round of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at that scoreboard. Again, this is an even performance coming out for both of these teams. You have a person that's clearly doing a little bit more of the work, and then everybody else is kind of pulling their own weight. The aggression not working on A, so it's looking like we might try some aggression over on the B site. Smoke gonna miss. Not gonna be good. Nade damage going to go onto energy claps. Oh, that shot coming in from Neuro. That's going to open things up in mid, and he's going to push right through that smoke. The question is, oh my god, Clouds and Neuro both picking up kills, and this is now a 2-on-5 here. Leo in the corner. Does he know Clouded has gotten this far? Energy clap's going to take him out irregardless, and now Afterthought in a 1 versus 5. Dank has the bomb. And Shear puts an end to it just like that. A perfect round coming out from Acer as they close out the half 5-4. Is that enough from the mages? Or will Acer take this one home? Again, traditionally, Anubis is supposed to be T-sided. That's how it plays in CS. But we are, of course, playing Pavlov VR. So, with that said, this map has played a little bit CT-sided on Pav, so is 5 rounds enough? We'll find out. Neuro actually going to get aggressive. He'll get in the corner. But doesn't matter. Look at that. The quad peek coming in from the mages here. Flashes come in. Judo's going to get that bomb plant. Oh, the headshot coming onto energy claps. 3 versus 2. 2 versus 3 retake. Shear getting some good damage onto Skate 3. Dank coming in. Skate 3 very close to death, but so is Dank. Bean gets a kill. And Leo to close it with the headshot. The mages take their first pistol round, and they're up 6-4. To those of you that are watching, if the mages win this one, we will have a full 5-game series. And look at this, we have 3 UMPs onto Acer. That could be dangerous for our friend Beanstalk here, who is elected to go AK-12 no armor. That UMP is going to kill faster than his AK-12 can, just because of the lack of armor. Clouded, oh, it's going to spot some players. Afterthought going to be holding the angle, and that's going to prompt a rotate. Shua. Gonna go in first. Follow with him. Afterthought takes out Sheer. Energy Collapse looking for the pick. Gets the helmet off of Shua, but it's not enough. Neuro getting some tags onto Shua, but Shua goes for the repeak unwisely. Skate 3 getting the AK-12 pick. Clouds gets Skate 3. Another AK-12 pick and make that a third. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some AK-12 believers in chat. 7-4. And the Mages pull ahead. 3 rounds away from securing the map 4 victory. Seven to 4. A dangerous lead. Ooh, Clouded getting some damage, but look at that. Here goes down. Dank and Clouded both very lit. But these players are about to walk into Neuro and Energy Collapse. Oh, the nade's coming into Neuro, and he gets blown up, but look at that. Oh, Skate 3 takes a lot of damage, and Energy Collapse set up for a double here. And the trade is good. And now it's Beanstalk versus 2. Unbeknownst to him, both players are low. And he has a perfect opportunity for a rotate here. Oh, this is so tense. 1 versus 2. Has the health. Both these players are one shot to his AK-12. 45 seconds left. Does he elect to go for A? Clouded is right there, waiting for him. Oh man, if I were Bean, I'd rotate here, but I have that perspective. He's gonna check. Does he check the angle? Oh, he loses a lot of health. 25 seconds left. Just like that. Oh, Dank is gonna try to cut him off on the rotate. Or not. Bean is gonna elect to save here. Makes a smart decision. Gunfight doesn't go his way. Such an unfortunate turn of events, especially that he didn't know that both those players were literally one shot. Oh, that is so tough for Bean, but Acer going to be walking away with a 5th round. Bean going to be walking away with a gun. Here we go. Clouded. Gonna be throwing some util in mid. Afterthought gonna be running under mid. Over into the E-box there. Flash is good to E-box. Clouded. Gets stuck in the middle. Afterthought getting the pick. And here comes the smoke into sight. And the rotation is good from Acer. The question is, do they elect to maybe go to a different site here? Ooh, that nade, unfortunately, not good. A lot of pre-fire coming in. Afterthought gets taken out by Dank. 3 versus 4 for the Mages here, as the rotate is going to be coming in from them. Chua does have the bomb. Energy Clap's going to be going to mid. Does he get the spot, though? He's not going to be able to necessarily hear the footsteps until they get to water. And he might actually. Bean gets taken out. 2 versus 4 now. 1 versus 4 as Dank puts a quick end to Skate 3 under the camera. And Shua is just going to kind of chill out for the time being. And Acer will take a 6th round there, this close to tying it up. Again, that 7-4 lead is such a dangerous lead. You're so close yet so far. And you have such a good advantage too, but it's very easy to get rid of. So, Acer clawing their way back. 7-6. The game is getting close. And the money on the Mages not looking too good. So the mage is going to elect to force spy here. They don't really have any util. They have a flash to work off of. Neuro double nades, energy collapse with a nade. I want somebody to do this nade. That'd be sick. You could definitely do that too. Well, those footsteps have been heard by energy collapse and neuro. Oh boy, here come the double nades. Oh man, just like that, an explosive end to the round. That's what you like to see if you're an Acer fan. Just 3 kills just like that. Where's, oh. And there he goes, gets cut down, and they're looking for the fourth, or for the last, excuse me. "30 seconds left. Nero's gonna get hungry. And just like that, the drop shot is good. 7-7. Skate goes for it, and not gonna be able to close it out. Acer have tied this back up yet again. There goes the nade. Andrew Collapse gets the kill on afterthought. You're going for the pick in E-box there. Gonna be falling back now. Cloud are gonna try to hold on in mid. 2 players are low over on the Acer side, so things could open up for the mages, but Acer have a solid defense right now. Neuro getting the advanced defense. Skate 3 able to get the pick onto Neuro, but not before he takes 2 with him. Bean gonna be working his way through mid. He's gonna be able to save that gun. They need to play the late game eco at this point. They can't take any unnecessary risks. But Skate is gonna be walking in with the bomb. 38 seconds left. Andrew Kleps. Oh, Skate gets the kill. That's gonna be good. Skate's gonna get all the way up to heaven. Unfortunately, not in his case. And now it's Bean in a 1 versus 3 with very little HP. He might just elect to save here. I don't know if he threw the knife. The clips go through. Acer have an 8th round on the board. They are 2 rounds away from claiming their Season 14 championship star. Mages have 3 rounds to fight here. Here comes the flash early. A little bit of nade damage onto Beanstalk there. Nade goes into the smoke. Fly over. I swear, flying over this map, I've gotten some interesting nade ideas right now. You know, you can dank one off of that or bank one off of that and then go from there. But nevertheless, it looks like A has stopped working, so the mages are going to elect to go B with a minute left. Beanstalk going to be taken down. Dank just kind of running around in circles trying to see if he could get any information. Oh, that's going to prompt out the shots from Afterthought. Sheer right around the corner. And they're going to be able to delay this push as much as possible. Look at that. Leo gets in his face. And Leo gets cut down. Sheer gets 2. Clouded gets 1. And now Shua in a 1 versus 4. Nero on the tail end. 25 seconds left. There's one. Shua takes no damage, but Nero right around the corner. 9-7, and Acer are 1 round away from being your Season 14 champions. Can they make it happen? Or will Mages hold on? This is do or die for everybody here. No holding back. Here we go. 7-9. We've been in this position before. You good, Skate? Hopefully. No damage done to anybody just yet. Got full util over under the B site. Ooh, a little bit of damage onto Sheer. Not a lot, but enough to get some information at least. Ooh. Sheer fires back with a nade of his own. We'll get over here. Oh, look at the push coming through. Oh, look at this. So much util. Oh, quick headshot coming in from Leo. Tries to make it a second. Gets a little bit antsy, and Cloud is going to put that one to bed pretty quickly. And look at this. Afterthought has made his way all the way through mid. Beanstalk gets the kill onto Dank. That's good. Energy Collapse gets the kill onto Bean. Afterthought gets one. He's going to walk into Energy Collapse, though. 2 versus 2, and now Neuro has to hold on. Neuro gets one, and now it's Skate 3 versus Energy Collapse. Energy has clips, but no util. An AK and a Dream. Who's going to peek who first? Energy trying to look. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie here. It all comes down to this. Does Skate find the kill? Oh, helmet save! And just like that, Energy Collapse, helmet saved, and gets the Season 14 champs for Acer. 10-7. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is done. Season 14 for North America is over. Mages, your runners-up. And Acer, your champions. Whew. A lot of back and forth those games. Acer with an amazing comeback from being down 7-4 all the way back to 10-7, just like that. Again, you know, it is a dangerous lead, but it is how it happens. So just like that, Acer gonna be your Season 14 champions. Congratulations. They will be earning that golden Desert Eagle skin and, you know, some cool prizes courtesy of HyperX, our longtime sponsors of the Vrml. And then, of course, you know, Mage is going to be getting those second place earbuds and the second place Desert Eagle. At the same time, the third place match was going on. I'm not sure who won that, but nevertheless, congratulations to the third place. Thank you, everybody, for such an amazing season. And once again, congratulations, Acer, on taking home the star. And we will see you in the next season. My name's been Yellowhat. It's been an absolute pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll catch you next time.